I'm very proud of my 3 beautiful children, and they're only home today because they've been on camp all week. Otherwise, they would be at school. So, Jack, Joel, and Abby, who do have a diagnosis of autism, and they're all different, all on different ends of the spectrum, and all have their own strengths, all have their own challenges and areas of functioning that need support. Jack and Abby started their school journey at a local public school, and Joel started a special school, which was about a 20-minute drive. It wasn't until Jack and Abby on different occasions had brought home drawings of 2 adults and 2 children, and when I asked each of them, who are these people? And they said, oh, that's Mum, Dad, Jack and Abby, or that's Mum, Dad, Abby and Jack. And I said, where's Joel? And they said, well, we forgot, he doesn't come to our school. And it just hit me then and there to think of how much having the 3 children go to separate schools was segregating our family. And that's the message we were sending was, Joel's different, let's send him somewhere else. So we decided to enrol Joel at the local public school that his brother and sister went to create an inclusive lifestyle for us, to say that Joel has equal right to his community, to his school, to an education, as you do, as any child does. So with that in mind, we began the biggest fight of our lives, and that was to have Joel accepted at that school. We've all heard at some point the stories in and out of the news about the negative experiences students with disabilities and their families have had in the school system, and the treatment they've endured throughout their times in an environment that by law a child has a right to be there, and the door is open, but the message isn't welcome. And the message gets louder and louder and harder the more you fight for that equal right, to a point where it just impacts your ability to function, driving me to the point where I had to pull Joel out and homeschool him. But what we don't hear about the schools that do get it right, and the schools that are getting it right, and our school, our new school, has got it right. My 3 children have now moved to a new school, and the range of diverse students that attend this school, I personally have never seen so much different in the one place where everyone fits and everyone belongs. Students and families are welcomed, accepted and valued, no matter what their ability, religion, race, gender, everything goes. Our school, and I'll call it our school, has a holistic approach towards inclusion, managing and modifying and adapting the curriculum, where Joel can participate with his peers and be part of his class. Joel feels and is included in all aspects of his curriculum, environment and community, where he's accepted, respected and has a sense of belonging, which he needs to feel valued. Joel needs movement breaks, as you could see. He's doing very well actually, throughout his day to help him regulate. He needs a quiet space when he's feeling overwhelmed. He needs deep pressure when he's got sensory overload. He needs his talking device to communicate, amongst other things. Our school have managed to provide the space, schedule the time, and support Joel with what he needs to have equal access to his learning environment. Joel is one student of many. Jack and Abby's needs are different, and they're being met as well. Each student has an individual learning plan at our school, where support is provided, where need is for each student to feel included, equal, and feel cared for. Our school should be used as a model for all schools to work towards, where the question shouldn't be, are you sure this is the right school for your child? But instead, what can we do to make this the right school for your child? And that's the question that needs to be asked, I believe. Thank you for listening. Thank you for